Hey there, welcome to the virtual VRC. I'm Teresa, one of the health coaches and nutritionists here at the VIBA Resource Center. If you're new to exercise or you're looking for a simple, low-impact 30-minute workout, then today is for you. Before we start, you might want to check out our short videos on proper breath and posture during exercise, as well as what to eat before and after your workout. We've listed those videos for you below. Otherwise, if you're ready to go, today we're focusing on lower body, so let's get started. Here with me today to demonstrate proper posture and alignment is Christina. She's one of the VRC health coaches and our yoga therapist. So let's get right into it. We're going to start pulling our knees up, big circles backwards with our arms, standing up tall, deep breaths in, reaching all the way back, big circles warming up our shoulders. Then we're going to switch right into circles forward, bringing our heels up to our glutes. So really trying to stretch our quads here, warming up our hamstrings, and again, warming up our shoulders. A couple deep breaths here. Then we're gonna go right into torso twist. So arms out in front, we're gonna rotate side to side. Let your hip rotate with you just a little bit here. Toes can pivot as well. Standing up tall, chest up, shoulders down. Deep breaths here. Good. We're going to bring our hands behind our ears, standing shoulder width apart, weights on our heels, pushing the hips back. We're going to hinge and stand up tall. Sinking back on our heels, standing up tall. Pull the elbows back, really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Standing up all the way at the top. One more, pushing the hips back, stand up tall. We're going to go right into knee pulls, so just gently grab that knee. Pull it up to your chest. If you're not quite able to pull it all the way up to your chest, just bring your knees up as high as you can. Standing up tall, stretching our legs here. We'll do one more on each side, then we're going to go into ankle pulls. So reaching back, grabbing our ankle, again standing up tall, gently pulling the ankle to the glutes. And if you're not able to grab your ankle, that's totally fine. Just bring your heel up to your glutes. So we're going side to side here. Pull gently if you can. Standing up tall. We're going to go right into some body weight squats here. So you can put your hands under your chin. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're pushing back and standing up tall. Sinking back on the heels all the way up tall. Keeping your back flat, shoulders down and back. Exhale as you stand up. Inhale on the way down. Couple more here. One more. And we're gonna go right into leg swings. So again, standing up tall, do your best to balance on one leg. And we're gonna swing front to back, using those arms to counterbalance your weight. Then we're gonna go right into the other side. Again, balancing here, standing up tall. If you need to put your hand on a wall to balance, that's totally fine. We're going to switch again, and this time we're going to go across the front of the body, swinging that leg across, opening up the hip here, and then switching to the other side, bringing that leg across, feeling that nice stretch across our glutes as we come across the front. Good. All right, we're going to take it up a notch. We're going to jog in place here. So we're going to get our heart rate up a little bit more, nice and easy on the toes. Jogging it out. Couple more. And we're going to go right into a modified jumping jack. So we're reaching out and together. Tap your toe out and together. If you want to, you can always bump this up and do a regular jumping jack, but you can scale it down just a little bit by not jumping here. Couple more here. Standing up tall, big swings all the way up, all the way down. One more. And then we're going to go open and close to the front. We're going to step out, close to the front, out, close to the front. So this is called a seal jack. Opening all the way until our arms are on the sides and then closing together. Keeping those hands shoulder height. A couple more here and then we're done with our warm up. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now let's get to the workout. Now that we're done with our warm-up, we're gonna go right into our lower body workout. For this workout, we're doing 9 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15-second rest. And for one of our exercises, we will be using a chair. So if you have a chair like this or even your couch, that would be great. If not, no worries, but if you have one, definitely put it near your mat to use. Again, Christina's here to help demonstrate while I explain the exercises. The first one we're starting with is just a basic body weight squat. If you have weights, feel free to use those. Otherwise, we're just gonna do body weight. I've got my Fit Radio app timer to use here. So we're gonna start in 5 seconds. I'll tell you when to start and when to stop. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go right into those body weight squats. We're dropping down, standing up tall. Pushing the hips back, standing up tall. Now, if you have weights, you're just gonna hold them right on the side of your body like Christina is. Really pushing the hips back, keeping that chest up tall. Arms are right on the sides of the legs here, keeping those weights nice and close to the body. Feet are about shoulder width apart, so you can always go a little closer or a little bit wider. Just go with what feels good for you. Keeping your chest up, shoulders down and back. Inhale down, exhale on the way up. And remember, if you don't have weights, that's fine. We're just doing body weight. You can always put your hands under your chin. We've got 7 seconds left. Pushing the hips back, weights on the heels, and then standing up tall. Last one. Nice job. We're gonna go right into a hip hinge. So a hip hinge, the hips are going back instead of down. So we're really pushing back on our heels. Weights here, we're stretching our hamstrings and then standing up tall at the top. Hands behind the ears, pushing the hips back, weights on our heels, standing up tall all the way at the top. So again, we're feeling that nice stretch through our hamstrings as we push back. We're working our low back while we keep our chest up tall and our back flat. Standing all the way up, bringing our hips underneath our ribs at the top. So we want full range of motion here. Pushing the hips back, standing up nice and tall, all the way bringing the hips through at the top. You've got about 15 seconds left here. Weights on our heels, leading with the hips, pushing the hips back to the wall behind you, and then standing up tall all the way. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're gonna go right into a reverse lunge with arms out, twist. So we're stepping back into a lunge and we're twisting over the front leg. Then we're gonna come up, switch legs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keeping our chest up nice and tall, big step backwards, rotate over the front leg, shoulders down and back, abs are tight, spine is nice and straight, rotating side to side here. Trying to get both of our knees to 90 degrees as we drop down. Keeping those arms right out in front of us, twisting through our core. Exhale as you twist. Inhale on the way up. Exhale. Inhale on the way up. We've got 15 seconds left here. Standing up tall in between each exercise. Pushing back. Making sure we're keeping our knee back. We want our knee over our heel, so it's not over our toe. Nice job. We're gonna go right into a standing knee tuck kick. So our hands are under our chin. We're gonna pull our knee up, extend the leg out, and switch. Really working our lower abs and our quads. Pulling up tall, kick. All right, let's go. Pull that knee up, extend out. Try to keep your leg as high as you can here. Shoulders down and back. Abs are tight. Exhale as we kick. Inhale down. Exhale as you kick. Inhale on the way down. Again, standing up tall, keeping those shoulders down and back, working on our balance, of course. If you need to put your hand on a wall or on the chair next to you, feel free. Again, you should really be feeling this in your quads and your lower core. Keeping those arms tight to the body. Nice job, Christina. We've got about 5 seconds left here. Exhale as you kick. Inhale on the way down. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna take it down to the floor. This is where we're using the chair here. So you're gonna lay on your back with your feet up on the chair. And we're gonna press our calves into the chair until our hips are up off the ground. Pressing our calves into the chair, lifting our hips up off the ground, and then back down and relax. Exhale, press up. Inhale, relax. So you can see she's going up until she's pretty much straight here, and then relaxing down. We're working the hamstrings here, so you should feel this in the back of your legs. Exhale as you press up. Inhale on the way down. If that chair starts to slide away from you, that's okay. You can always scoot down a little bit or just pull that chair closer. We're about halfway through. Again, you should be feeling this in the back of your legs, your hamstrings here. Exhale up, inhale down, pushing through the calf, squeezing our hamstrings at the top. We've got 5 seconds left. And relax. Now we're gonna bring our feet down to the ground. We're going right into a floor bridge. This is a glute exercise. You're gonna exhale, pushing through your heels until your hips are lifted, and then relax down. You want your heels right underneath your knees, so your feet are not super close to your glutes and they're not super far away. So you can see here, Christina's got her heels underneath her knees. She's pushing up, squeezing her glutes and relaxing down at the bottom. Again, going just until we're flat. We're not going any higher than that. We don't want to hyperextend our back. Just until you feel that your backside is flat, squeezing your glutes nice and tight. Exhale as you press, inhale on the way down, pushing through the heels. And you can even lift your toes up off the ground to really focus and make sure you're keeping your weight on your heels. We've got 5 seconds left here. 3, 2, 1. All right, I want you to roll over onto your side, onto your left side. You're gonna plant your right leg behind you. Your left leg is out straight in front of you. So plant that right leg behind the left leg. There we go. From here, we're gonna lift that left leg up and try to touch it to our other knee. So we're lifting up and touching that leg nice and close to our other knee, to our right knee. So we're really working the inner thigh here. So you can see Christina's dropping down, squeezing that leg up towards the other leg, keeping it straight the whole time. Again, you should really feel this on the inner thigh of that straight leg. Just going up and down, resting on our elbow here, keeping that leg as straight as you can, squeezing it in towards the other leg. We've got about 10 seconds here. So on our second round, we're gonna do the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stay in that position. Now we're gonna switch legs. She's gonna straighten that right leg on top, pull that left knee in, there we go. And we're gonna lift that leg straight up to the sky in 3, 2, 1. Lifting that leg up and bringing it back down. So now we're working the right leg, the right glute, and you wanna make sure your toes are pointed straight forward towards me. There we go. So we don't want to angle our toe up to the sky. We want the toe pointed straight forward. That way we're not hitting the hip flexor, we're really hitting the glute. So keeping that foot just like she's got it, her toe is lifted and her toe is pointing straight forward. She's working the glutes here, that's the outside of our hip. We're lifting up and relaxing down to the ground. Lifting up and relaxing down. We've got about 10 seconds left here. And then one more exercise left after this one. 3, 2, 1. All right, I want you to bring it up. We're gonna do lateral lunges with an overhead reach. So we're going side to side here. You're gonna take a step out to the side in your lateral lunge and reach up overhead, coming back to center, alternating to the other side. All right, let's go. Big step out, push the hips back, reach up overhead, come together, pushing out to the side, standing up tall. So you want to sink back onto the heels. So really sit your hips back, reach those arms up nice and high on the side of your head. We're alternating side to side, coming together each time. So the outside leg is the one that's bending. So we bend that outside leg, keeping the inside leg straight, really pushing the hips back, standing up tall, alternating side to side, bending the outside leg, sitting back on the heel, standing up tall, in between. We've got about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going right back through, right into squats. This is round 2. Catch your breath. You've got 10 seconds. Remember with the squat, hands under the chin or with your weights, push the hips back, stand up tall in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push those hips back, exhale up, stand up tall. Push back, stand up tall, sinking your hips back, weights on your heels, shoulders are down and back, standing up all the way at the top, making sure you're coming through full range of motion, pushing the hips back, weights on the heels, all the way up tall. Nice job, Christina. We're halfway through. We've got about 20 seconds left here. Keeping those weights really nice and close to your body, right on the outside of the leg. So kind of running right down the side of your leg, just in line with your shins. Keeping those weights close. You can also hold them up if that feels more comfortable. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going right into that hip hinge. Hands behind the ears, feet are shoulder width apart, chest up tall. We're really pushing the hips back here. Weights on our heels, and then standing up all the way at the top. All right, let's go. So remember, we're reaching back. We're not dropping our hips down. We're reaching our hips back. So it's not a squat, it's a hip hinge. Stretching the hamstrings in the back here. Keeping our chest up, shoulders down and back. Pinching the elbows back towards each other the whole time. Belly button in. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. Almost there. We've got about 15 seconds left. Keeping those hands right on the side of the inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. Almost there. Keeping those hands right on the side of the shoulders. All right, nice job. We're gonna go right into that reverse lunge with the twist over the front leg. So again, we're stepping back, twisting over the front leg, and alternating to the other side in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Big step back, keeping that weight on the heel of the front foot, twisting over the front leg, standing up tall. Rotating over, let your shoulders rotate with you, keeping your chest up, shoulders down. So our head and our shoulders are rotating with our hands, keeping our core tight. Exhale as we twist. Standing up tall at the top. Halfway there. Good. Rotating over that front leg and then coming back up to center at the top. Chest up, shoulders down, breathing through that exercise. We've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going right into that high knee kick. So again, standing up tall, abs engaged. Pull that knee up high, extend the leg, bring it in and switch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pull that knee up, balance, kick, bring it back down and switch. So we're alternating side to side here. Really trying to pull that knee up as high as you can. Kick that leg out with control. This is not a quick motion. This is slow and steady here. We're really squeezing that quad right here as we extend the leg out. Keeping the chest up, shoulders down. Perfect. Working on our balance. Really squeezing through the quad as you extend that leg. We've got 10 seconds left. Then we're going to take it down to the floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're down on the ground again. Calves up on the chair. Remember, if that chair is sliding away from you, you can pull it in a little bit closer. Getting our calves up on the chair, pressing the calves into the chair, pushing the hips up off of the floor. So we're pressing up, perfect, and relaxing back down. Exhale as you press the hips up. Inhale on the way down. Again, I'm hoping you're feeling this in your hamstrings. That's what we're working here. Driving the heels and the calves right into the chair, like you're trying to press the chair down through the floor. So you don't want to press the chair away from you. You want to press it straight down, like you're trying to drive it into the ground. We're halfway there. Exhale as you press up. Inhale on the way down, driving the back of the legs right into that chair or your couch, whatever you're using. We've got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, take your feet off of your chair, plant your feet on the ground. You can scoot back just a little bit from your feet. Again, we're driving through the heels so we can lift our toes up off the ground. Heels planted on the floor. We're pressing the hips up, squeezing the glutes at the top, and dropping back down. So we exhale, pushing through the heels, squeeze the glutes at the top, relax back down all the way to the ground. Again, only pushing through our heels here, not pushing through our toes, dropping down. So you should be feeling this a lot in your glutes, that's your back side. Relaxing down, drive up, and we're not hyperextending the back. You're only going until your hips are level, until they're flat. We don't want to overarch our low back. So if you feel like your low back is getting really tight, try going just a little less deep into that on the way up. We've got 10 seconds left. Exhale as you press it up. 3, 2, 1. All right, Christina's gonna swing her feet over towards me. So now she's gonna be on her right side. That left leg is planted back behind her. Her right leg is straight out in front of her, and she's gonna lift that right leg up towards her left leg. Perfect. So that right leg is straight, and she's coming up, squeezing it nice and tight towards the left leg. So we're working that inner thigh on the right leg here, staying nice and straight. And you can kind of let that back leg fall open a little bit. Whatever feels comfortable. Again, we're really going for that inner thigh squeeze. So we're lifting up, kind of squeezing our thighs together as we lift, and then open and relax at the bottom. Coming up, squeezing together and relaxing it down. Very nice. And you can see she's resting on her elbow, and that's usually the most comfortable position here. We've got about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now she's gonna bend her right leg, pull it up towards her chest, straighten that left leg all the way out. Remember, her foot is flat, her toe is flexed up, pointing straight ahead. She's gonna lift it up to the side, working her glute here, up and down. All right, let's go. So keeping that left leg nice and straight, toe is pointed straight ahead, lifting up until you really feel that squeeze on the side of your glutes, and then relaxing gently down to the ground. So we always want to make sure we maintain control. It's never quick. We never want to just drop our leg down. We're resisting gravity as we drop down and lifting up as high as we can comfortably. Now this depends on your flexibility and your mobility, so don't worry if you can't go super high. We've got 15 seconds left. Lifting up all the way down to the ground. We tap at the bottom and then bring it right back up. And you could even do it standing like I'm doing right now. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're gonna bring it back up for our last exercise. It's those alternating lunges. Christina's gonna be right behind me. We're gonna do those alternating lunges out to the side, bending the outside leg, reaching overhead, coming back to center, and switching. Let's go. Big step out to the side, pushing the hips back, really sinking back on that outside leg, reaching the arms up straight to the side of the head, pushing the hips back. Good. Try to keep those toes pointed straight ahead. Push the hips back, bring it right back to center. Perfect. Good. Reaching overhead and then pulling those elbows down and back, reaching up. Good. Really sitting back like you're reaching for a chair. Gonna reach out, hips back, stand up tall, out to the side, stand up tall. Almost there. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. You are done with your lower body workout. Great work. Thank you for being here. And of course, now Christina's going to take you through your cool down, so make sure to stick around for that.
Oh, wow. What a great workout. Thank you, Teresa. Now time for cool down. I want you to stand on your mat, feet hip-width distance apart. Bring your hands to your hips. Lengthen as you inhale, and on an exhale, hinging forward from your hips, bending the knees, allow your upper body to come all the way down. The top of your head reaches towards the earth. And perhaps you hold on to opposite elbows. Just let the upper body be like a rag doll. The weight is in all 4 corners of both of your feet. And again, you can keep your knees bent as much as you'd like. It actually feels really nice to have your torso or your chest resting on your thighs. And it actually stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is that relaxed, aware, rest and digest state of being. Find those back lungs again. 70% of our lungs are in the back body because the front half is occupied by other organs. To get a really deep breath, you want to breathe into the back lungs. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand the back lungs. And exhale, release. Hold on to opposite elbows. Again, you can keep your knees bent as much as you'd like. I'm just going to gently rotate from the right back to center and to the left. Again, the upper body is heavy like a rag doll. So notice where you're continuing to engage your muscles, particularly the muscles of the upper body, and just relax. And then to come out, bend your knees, bring your arms out in front of you, press yourself up, palms come together. Exhale your hands to your heart center. And then make your way down to your mat. Extend your legs out in front. You're gonna point your toes and bring your toes back towards your nose. And then side to side. Make sure the spine is long. Resist any kind of rounding here. On an inhale, bring your arms up. And on an exhale, again, hinging from the hips, you're slowly gonna move your upper body over your lower body. Place your hands on your ankles or your shins or your thighs. And we're gonna do 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose as we cool down. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine. On your next exhale, hinge forward a little bit more. Here, this is a seated forward fold. It's just like the one we did standing, but we're seated. Again, you can feel it here in our lower back, breathing into the back lungs, feeling that expansion of the breath as you inhale and the release of the breath as you exhale. And one more time, inhale to lengthen. And exhale, release forward over your legs. Inhale. And then on an exhale, walk your hands up your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Wrap your hands around your feet or your ankles. You can maybe even your knees. You want to keep the chest lengthen, or the spine lengthen, the chest reaching forward. And close your eyes. Allow the dynamic tension of your hands around your feet or your ankles to be that lever that keeps your upper body up. 5 deep breaths here. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine. And on your exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Folding forward over your lower body. The bound angel pose. Every time you inhale, you lengthen the spine. Every time you exhale, you fold a little bit forward. Feeling that stretch in the lower back, the glutes, hamstrings, inner thighs. And one more breath here. And one more exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale, walk your hands back up. Bring your knees together. If you have your chair still close to you, we're going to use that. Just bring it right by your side. Bend your knees, rolling over onto your back. And before we bring our legs up onto the chair, we're going to do that same seated bound angel pose, but this time we're going to do it on our backs. So the knees come together, soles of the feet start to come together as we release our knees out to the side. You can place your hands on your belly, maybe one hand on your heart, or you can allow your arms to be out by the sides. Finding those back lungs again, breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And then you'll bring your knees together. Reach for your chair. You can do the shimmy down or bring your chair towards you. You're gonna bring your left lower leg up and then your right lower leg up. If you need to scoot forward a little bit more, you can. Make sure that the lower or the spine is resting on the earth. The lower back has its natural curve. And place your hands out to the sides, palms face up. And coming into supported Savasana. And here we surrender. We surrender to allow the benefits of our practice to be absorbed by our body and our mind. Lying here in this relaxed, aware, rest and digest state of being. Feeling your lungs expand on the earth below you. And the natural arch of your lower back as you exhale. I invite you to stay here as long as you would like. And when you're ready to come out, you'll bring your left knee into your chest, right knee into your chest, roll over to your left side, place your right hand down, come to a seated position from the side. Thank you so much for cooling down with me. And now back to Teresa.
Remember that cooling down is an important part of every workout. It allows your heart rate, breath, and blood pressure to recover. Try to dedicate at least 5 minutes of your workout to a cool down. Since we worked out lower body today, I highly recommend that you try our beginner upper body workout for next time. Thanks for moving with us today at the Virtual VRC. See you again soon.